Capricorn, hi, welcome to your read for September 2021. We're going to do a simple Celtic cross here. I have 4 oracle decks here to see what your spirit guides want you to know and how to go through these energies. So let's see what your read wants to tell you today, Cappy. And by the way, like, share, subscribe to the channel. I just started on this YouTube journey, so it'd be cool if, my first couple of followers follow me from the beginning, right? And like they say, hit the bell for your notification so you know when your videos are uploaded. Alright, Capricorn. I had a download today, so I said I would do it for the Capricorn video. That download was that I had somebody telling me a story. I don't know. When I have these downloads, I talked about it in the other videos. It's usually after my dream. I have another separate 3-minute dream. I'm sorry about that sound, by the way. My cat's being rambunctious. But anyways, yeah, separate from my dreams, I have little downloads after my dreams. And, well, the dream was that I was being read a story. I don't know by who. Maybe it was one of my spirit guides or something. I don't know. But yeah, maybe this month is a month for you to focus on childlike things. Or maybe look back on your past a little bit. Because I remember, my parents would read me bedtime stories, that type of thing. Or maybe it's time to pay attention to a parental figure, that type of thing. Take that download however it resonates for you. So. I feel like I gotta keep shuffling for you, so let's see. And then my cat's over there making noise, so. Yeah, this is a very Capricorn oriented read because in your strength you have the 8 of coins already. Nice. Wow, interesting read you have here. I already kind of have the message of what's going on here. In your energy, you're caught up in your head about something. Not sure what this is yet. But I feel like there's something you can't wrap your mind around something right now. Or maybe you feel very stuck. But the interesting answer about this card, I always feel like there is a way out. There's always a very easy way, simple way out of this card, I feel. Even though it feels like it's doom and gloom, I always feel like there's a simple way out of there. And you may have friends or like your spirit guides or something like that, whatever you believe in. I don't know why I keep saying spirit guides in this video. This is the first video I keep saying spirit guides, but maybe a lot of my Cappies, maybe that are watching this video, really believe in their spirit guide. But I feel like there's something here you're kind of locked up inside your head about right now. But I think it's a very simple way out of this, honestly. Your challenge here is to look out for better horizons, right? Turn your back to something here and look out for something better. Or, this is just you waiting for your ships to come in. I also get the feeling that maybe you have to be a little bit patient about stuff. And maybe you're not being patient about things right now. Let's see. This could be related to work. I have heavy work vibes here. Physical activity too, because you have the 5 of Wands in your past. Supporting the read is the Knight of Pentacles. And yeah, that goes back to saying take it slow, steady, and then once you start gaining pace, the cool thing about this card is that once it gains pace, you keep going and it keeps getting a little quicker, I feel. And yeah, you have the 5 card, so this could be about competition in the workplace. It could be about a love situation or friends. I'm not pulling a lot of love today for you, Cappy, so I don't know what's going on with that. I feel like maybe you're having a love affair with your job here, but there is not pulling a lot of it. Although it's here, in the future, there is. And your strength is 8 of coins. Like I talked about earlier, your strength now is just focusing on work, right? I feel like the signs for this month have been 50-50. Some signs were just focus on work, focus on preparing, and some signs are focusing on love. And I'm sorry, Cappy, your month is focusing on work, focusing on what you want to do there. When it comes to career options, I feel that right now at the workplace, there are people that look at you like you know what you're doing. You might have people coming to you asking for help, and there might be a certain kind of competitive situation there. So be careful who you help. You might be helping your competitor here, is how I feel. And you have the 10 of coins, which is cool because we go from the 8 to the 10. We skip the 9, but I feel like the 10 is, you know, you looking attractive here for a better future because you're most certainly working on something and you're steady on that, and you have your horizon challenge to look out in the horizon of what you want. I feel like whatever you're working on here, it could be a project and you could have a friend involved with you maybe. It's going to bring you a certain amount of success here. And this is for the month of September, okay? 2021, this is not timeless, this is nothing. So this is for the September. So if it doesn't resonate and you came here looking for love, love isn't here. Not right now. Not in this read. You might have to go to another read, honestly, to check on love because it's not coming out, or wait till I do the singles weekly read. It's not showing up here, though. What is showing up, though, if you do want love to show up for you here, is the focus on work here. In the... What your spirit guides want you to know, chameleon spirit, act as if. So maybe there's a Capricorn watching here that doesn't have a love situation going on, but maybe you need to act like you have a love situation. Be a chameleon, right? Some people, they say, oh yeah, you manifest a relationship. Well, that might be difficult. You might not have planets in those places, and it might not be as easy to manifest a relationship. I understand that, especially for a Capricorn. You might be focused on work, right? And there might be workplace relationships starting for you too. Because I said, people are looking at you like you're doing good here. What you need to release? Oh, cool. What you need to know is actually there's 2 cards that came out. I thought I just pulled one, but there was one behind here. I'll take them both. What you need to know, what you need to release, waning moon. So yeah, maybe there's things holding you back. It's time to release those things and work through your fears, Scorpio moon. New moon in Scorpio, sorry. I knew that wasn't. Because Scorpio full moon, that is when we want to find out the little secrets. This wasn't talking about that, right? This is work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. I get for some Cappies, maybe you're involved with a ex-lover type thing or a fallout, and maybe you're covering it up with work. It could be for the month of September, because you have this in your hopes and fears, which is stop, drop, and ground. And I think this is a very kind of earthy type of card you get here, which is good because I feel like whatever you're working on grounds you, and that makes you attractive and abundant, and that pulls a lot of stuff, right? Because energy is money as well. You know, the money, spirituality, you know, it makes you look good that you know what you're doing at work and that you're able to take care of a family someday, because you do have this in the future here. And this is kind of like a 10-year out card, right? I'm not going to give you this read and say, yeah, by the end of September you have... Well, you might. Some Cappies might. But I feel like this is a 10-year out card, right? And it's not always like, yeah, you're going to have this at the end of the read. You're not. It just doesn't happen that way. This card's come out a dozen times for me, and I'm still not there. But that's okay, because I look at the 10 cards, I look at them like future, 10 years out, right? And maybe the future is not in your focus because that causes some sort of anxiety for you too. That's okay. I feel what it's telling you with this is to focus on now and ground yourself with whatever you're working on creatively work-wise, friendship-wise, because that's going to bring you some sort of abundance. Hey, come here. Come here. Stop scratching on the door and come here. My cat is just being rambunctious because I'm not paying attention to him. But it's annoying because the sound comes out in the video. Anyways, message in a bottle. Some of you Cappies that are focused on work, I feel like are going to get a message that comes in through email or phone call as well. I feel like that might come through to you for job promotions, that type thing for September. I feel like that is definitely in the cards for you here. Your money's looking good, Cappy. I'm not gonna lie. And if you're focusing on job because of something that felt maybe like kind of tight, or like you were competing with something, or something fell off, got heated with a relationship, and now you're focusing on work, and that's kind of a scary situation, right? Because you got to carry that in the back of your head while you're working. I understand that, right? That's kind of like, I don't know if any of you watch the Batman, right? Batman, he has to work through his pains. Working through pain. I think that's what you got going on here for the month of September. If any of you are involved in a painful love situation, you're just working through it. And I feel like maybe you're covering that up with work. Let's see what the Chameleon Spirit Guide, let's clarify. What your spirit guides want you to know. Yeah, Eight of Wands. This is a card of communication, but also how you communicate to yourself. So tell yourself nice things in the month of September with this Chameleon Spirit. If a relationship is just falling apart or something fell through, some of you might have been ghosted too with this card here, I feel. I think what you need to do is just act as if you do have the communication, and it'll come to you. And you have the message in a bottle up here at the top, right? So if it's about work, a relationship or something, it's all in how you communicate to yourself, Cappy. And I do feel that you're going to have some good results there. Work through your fears, new moon, and what you need to know here. What you need to release. Let's clarify those two. Five of Cups. Yeah, that's funny how the cards are exactly what this is trying to tell you, is focus less on the pain and turn around. You have nice cups right behind you, full of water, not blood. Why do you want to be with people that don't want to be with you? Why do you want to work with people that cause conflict? Why do you want to do that? You don't. It's all about letting go and making room for that new stuff to come in. I sound like such a cookie cutter tarot card reader, telling you release and have the new come in. But it's kind of obvious here, right? Stop, drop, and ground yourself. And you can't ground yourself if you're constantly in that turmoil of that Nine of Wands, right? Where you're waiting for the next battle. And I feel like maybe you don't need the battle. Maybe you don't need to be so guarded. Maybe you just need to drop something there. Message in the bottle, 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. And I feel for a lot of Capricorns, September is going to be a month of work fulfillment emotionally, and I feel like that it comes with steps. This is a lovely read, but it gets deep at the end, and it's saying, maybe something that's caused you some sort of conflict here, some sort of like a competitive vibe, whether it's within friendships, whether it's within relationships or work here. I feel you just need to communicate to yourself like you already have it and release whatever is not serving you here for the month of September, because that allows you not to be guarded, and that allows you to go into the space where you do get these messages and you get these fulfillment. Okay? Now, I'm picking this up. This is intuition, and so this isn't going to resonate for every Capricorn. And I hate saying it because I don't like putting it out there that if you're expecting a message, you're going to get it from this person. If there's a person here that it seems like they've got you in some sort of competition, the Cappies that do release, the Cappies that do ground themselves might receive that communication from that person. And if not, it's you communicating to yourself you didn't need that person in the first place. Because I said that earlier, didn't I? Why do you want to be with people that don't want to be with you, right? So really take that into account. You know, I'm not that kind of tarot card reader. I'm not the twin flame reader. I keep getting demands for those type of videos, and maybe I will, but I'm sorry if you feel like you're in some sort of twin flame thing, reading this Cappy video and coming here saying, I hope they communicate to me. Maybe, but I wouldn't expect it. I would expect for you to work through something here, work through a situation, and let go and release whatever's not working with you. Because in the end, you might be dealing with a water sign or another earth sign here. A new energy might come in. And it comes in the 10 form, the 10s. You have the 10 of coins and the 10 of cups. Two very lovely cards for a lovely future. So the future person might not be whatever was going on here. And it's funny because all the hard aspects of this read, you have a lot of wands. The easy aspects of this read, you have a lot of cups. And then for your energy, it's you in the middle. The only thing in the middle is you in swords in your head about something. Capricorn, take a look at that card. If you feel like this, it's time to get out. It's time to, for some of you watching a lot of tarot and thinking somebody's gonna communicate, it's time to get out. It really is. It's time to release it. It's time to focus on you. It's time to get your money up and do that Capricorn thing. That Capricorn thing you're good at. It's time to release all that. Let it go. Because you're looking good here. But it's looking good from you only and you. And that's for September. So I'll catch you again, Cappy, in 13 days. Bye.